Hello and welcome back to the 30-day movie challenge. I'm not about to batch record a bunch of these in the one sitting. Totally not actually filming this on the 7th of May and not the 13th or the 14th. Yeah, definitely not doing that. So yeah, hello, welcome back to the 30-day movie challenge where we're on day number 7. And this one is a difficult one for me. Straight off the bat, a week in, already with my first difficult choice, and that is a movie that you can quote every line from. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of movies where that I'm pretty sure no one can actually quote a movie line for line for the full 2 hours or hour and a half or hour 45 minutes that it is, or hell, even 3 hours. I'm pretty sure no one can do that. But I still have to give an answer, and my answer is going to be from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I have it as part of this box set. The old complete saga, which of course isn't really the complete saga because it's missing episodes 7, 8, and 9. But of course, it's the Mustafar scene, where Anakin is going up against Obi-Wan, where he's like, I brought peace, justice, and freedom to my new empire. Your new empire, and it goes on from that. And yeah, so that's the one I'm picking because this movie I never actually got to see in cinema, even for the 20th anniversary screening that just happened last 2 months ago. By the time this comes out, I didn't go to see it. Yeah, so as a kid I didn't, but I had a bootleg copy of the movie on DVD, and I remember because it was a bootleg and putting it into my DVD player at the time. I learned pretty quickly that if it can detect that the DVD player that I have, sometimes with bootleg DVDs, it will play it in black and white. It'll play the movie in black and white. It won't play it like it'll still play it like from beginning to end, but it'll always be in black and white. And that's just the way it was for the DVD player that I had. So then, of course, I remember going to stay up with my cousin for one of the nights and bringing the movie with me because he was also a Star Wars fan, and still is. He is probably more of a Star Wars fan than I am, nowadays. Because if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I'm more of a Star Trek fan than a Star Wars fan. I still love Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm looking at the 25th anniversary poster that I got when I went to see The Phantom Menace last year. Um, yeah, I still love it, but I remember then bringing it to him to see it, and I loved it, and I still do. It's my favorite Star Wars. Actually, no, it's a tie between my favorite Star Wars movie. It's either Episode 3 or Episode 4 is my favorite Star Wars movie. And I'm in case you are new here, you might not know that for like 2-3 years ago, I was kind of known in my community, film community, of hating Empire Strikes Back. I don't hate it as much now. Like it's just still not for me. And I remember actually, it's only just talking about it now that the memories resurfaced. Not long after, like maybe a year or two after Revenge of the Sith came out, I remember saying to my mom, because I grew up on Star Wars. I like that's what I grew up with, was the prequels. And I remember saying to my mom, like, I wonder if they're going to make a Star Wars Episode 4. And she's like, you do realize they've already done that? I was like, no. Like, yeah, they already came out with an Episode 4, 5, and 6 before Episodes 1, 2, and 3. And so she borrowed the original trilogy from my uncle, who had obviously the special edition. And so then that's what I done. I sat down and I watched I watched A New Hope, and I loved A New Hope. I still love A New Hope. Then I watched Empire Strikes Back for the very first time as a young whippersnapper. Did not like it then, still don't like it now. And I watched Revenge of the Sith, which I still enjoyed thoroughly. But yeah, that's like how I got introduced to all that. But yeah, for my pick for a movie that you can quote every line from, I'm gonna go with the Mustafar scene just before the amazing fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin from Episode 3. So that is going to wrap this video up. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what's a movie that you can quote a particular scene from, word for word, in the comments down below. And let me know what you thought of my pick. So I'll see you all here back again tomorrow for the next question. I'll see you all next time.